Okay, thought I'd try and do like a fast run down of the front yard. Candy cane peppers are pretty and tasty, but they're not super prolific. Front yard's kind of a hot mess because we have watermelons. Just Hubs loves watermelons. So even though I knew this was gonna happen, I was like, okay, let's grow some watermelons in the front yard. I will say I'm pretty happy that my blueberries, they're dwarf blueberries, but they've grown up a bit this year, which is nice. Lysianthus still putting on flowers. The panache fig is, well, you probably can't see it, is looking nice and growing big. I'm happy about that. You can see watermelons just kind of everywhere. There's one over there. There's a bunch of watermelons. The hollyhock still hasn't put on a flower this year, which is kind of odd, but whatevs. Everything's just kind of dying back. I do have a couple of bell peppers growing on here, but I don't think they'll probably make it before they go and get Bossman rod or something. Watermelon. So we'll let the watermelon vines grow until frost, which is probably not for another month at least. So I anticipate we'll have a lot of watermelons. I'm probably gonna make some watermelon cranberry jelly again because I really like it. I don't know if you guys saw it. So that little black ball right there. I am trying to air root the gumi for a neighbor friend of mine, and I'm also trying to air root on the peach tree for a coworker of mine. We'll see how it goes. The peach tree has dropped a lot and it's opened up quite a bit as far as sunlight goes, so things should be growing a little better. I do have some potatoes under here that may come back in the fall, I'm not sure, but for sure there's some strawberries under here, which makes me happy because this whole thing could be strawberries if for all I care. Shiso is dying down. I'm letting it go to seed, letting all the basils go to seed. That fig tree kind of has a lean to it. I'm hoping something will pop up out of the ground from the base, or near the base in the spring. But the pear tree is dropping leaves. It's just kind of that time where everything's dying back. The dahlias have popped up again. Weird, but true. I do have a random pumpkin. It is a fast season pumpkin, so maybe we'll get a pumpkin before the end of the year. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. Raspberry's doing good. So some stuff has died out here. We pulled up the tomato, which is fine with me, that was growing here, and obviously the Texas primrose has come back in force again. Nanking cherry, and there's another Nanking kind of right there. You probably can't see it, but this whole area has pretty much become overrun with my blackberries. They just have been popping up everywhere. Not going to complain because it's food and they're pretty and there are flowers that pop up amongst that, so I'm fine with it. Basil's dying back. Do still have some lavender. We'll see if it pulls through the winter because it is a Spanish lavender and it may not. Pawpaws we had to clear out. They weren't doing too good because they got overrun with other weedy things. All the echinaceas, I'm just letting them develop their seed heads for the birds, and maybe some will drop on the ground, I don't know. That is a panache fig that I rooted, but it is not on, hey garden cutie, it is not on a rootstock, so we'll see how it does. Hi sweetie. You know I'm allergic, but you're gonna come say hi. I know, you help keep the critters out of the garden, so I'm all about you, garden kitty. This is just a neighborhood cat. I don't know if it belongs to anybody or not. I don't think it does, there's no collar. But there's plenty, hi baby. There's plenty of, I know, rabbits and mice and things. I know, you're a cute girl. I think you're a girl, I don't know, I haven't checked, I know. So, the turmeric, oh my gosh, you guys, there's a hummingbird in the, oh, can you see it? There's a hummingbird in the, Turk's cap. Did you see it? I love it, that hummingbird comes into the garden every morning. I know. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. So I'll pull up this turmeric that's growing here. Those are two more of the world's best mulberries growing. That peach tree, I'm not even going to cut it back anymore. I'm just going to let it grow as big as it wants and do it at once because I don't get any fruit out of it. Maybe if I let it grow tall, it'll produce more fruit. I don't know. But there's turmeric out there behind it. Hi. Hey, yo. You're a sweet kitty. You know I'm allergic, right? So, anyway, pretty happy with the way things are growing. Those blueberries have gotten pretty big. I know. This is my pink Turk's cap. I could pull the flowers and use them for tea, or the berries that are produced can also be used for tea. This is the fragrant raspberry native to Virginia. It's doing okay. I'm hoping it'll do better. I'll clear out some of the strawberries around it in the fall and hope that it takes off, because it should be a pretty formidable bush, ideally. These world's best mulberries were just like little sticks that I planted, so they definitely put on new growth. The deer seems to have stayed away for now, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. I know. All of these have gotten pretty tall. They're tall. This one's taller than me by a long shot. Probably about 6.5, 7 foot tall. Blueberries. I have not trimmed them back. I'm hoping in the spring we'll have flowers on last year's growth, this year's growth. So we'll see. Kitty, you're gonna make me have to change my pants because you've been rubbing on them. This guy, I think, just doesn't get enough sunlight to grow like a big blueberry. I'm just still gonna leave him there because I don't have anything else planned for here right now. But if I do think of something that's more shade loving, I'll probably place it there just so it'll do better. Oh, the cardinal-vine, man, I try to keep that down. I know the hummingbirds like the cardinal-vine, but it's also super duper hard to get rid of once it starts flowering. So I'm gonna have to pull that stuff before it makes seed heads. And that is a variegated hydrangea, which is still hanging in there. Hopefully it survives, because I really want to keep it. And my turmeric's flowering every year this patch, because it's been established for 4 years now, and I thought I had lost it to that freeze this winter, that -5 freeze, but it came back because it's pretty well mulched too, I think. And so because it's been here a while, and I only harvest roots as I need them. Oh baby, are you gonna jump? You're gonna go to the backyard? You better be careful if you go in the backyard, okay? Loki's not happy. Because I've grown these for the same spot, they put out flowers pretty regularly now because they're just old roots, and I pull what I need. I don't pull all the roots out of this patch every year or anything. The hummingbird. Where'd you go, buddy? I just saw you. Watch out, kitty. I'm trying to get the trying to get hummingbird. Come back. It's so hard for me to get the hummingbird for you guys. Don't get the hummingbird. We don't hunt the hummingbird. Okay, bye guys.